My favorite memory from Young Life is Hoedown Night from Rockbridge.
When I went to Timberwolf last year and my friend Lizzie was being stupid and playing a really hard game of Octoball and she got a concussion.
Probably hanging out with all my friends every week and going to Windy Gap last year. That was one of the best weekends of my, or best weeks I should say, of my life.
My favorite memory at a Young Life camp was climbing mountains in Colorado.
My favorite part of Young Life has to be the leaders. They're just such incredible people who just really are the definition of what it means to be a good Christian, and they just like love on us and just care for us, and they're just awesome role models, and they're such an inspiration, and they've been through what we've been through, so they can really relate to us, and they're just incredible people, and I'm just so blessed to have had them in my life, and they're really what makes Young Life what it is, and they're what makes it so great.
I love Eric Mason!
So we developed this thing called a Deer Squad, and it's pretty much just a big group of guys, you know who you are, that we just like to hang out and make jokes, and it's just a great time. I really enjoy Young Life because I get to hang out with my friends and just, you know, be a student athlete.
My favorite Young Life memory was probably peaking the mountain at Wilderness because I love mountains. They're so pretty.
My favorite part about Young Life is Kelly Molson. Kelly Molson and her entirety is just such an amazing person and I love spending time with her. And because of her, I know Jesus is real and it makes Young Life that much better.
My favorite part about Young Life are all the new friends that I've made that I would not have made otherwise.
Being around a group of people where I don't have to care what I look like or be judged about my actions. I can just be myself and do whatever crazy things I want to do. And one of my favorite parts of Young Life is going to all the camps, summer camp, winter retreat, fall camp, and just hanging out with Deer Squad there. It's always such a blast.
Young Life to me has always been a pretty safe space. I know that my leaders are always going to be there for me. And I definitely learned that right from the start when I joined Wildlife. I just remember Kelsey Jenny being the most positive influence and always being happy to see me. And then when Kelly came to Novi, I was really excited to get to know her because she was so sweet and nice. And all the high school leaders were really welcoming when I was coming into high school. And at no point was I nervous or scared to go into high school because I knew all these awesome people from Young Life.
So my favorite memory from Young Life is when we all went to Rockbridge and we had the pool party and we looked up and saw all the fireworks.
My favorite part about Young Life is the welcoming community it creates and that it helped me grow in my faith throughout the years.
The scavenger hunt at the beginning of the year. Pizza, that was pretty fun. We went and got pizza and we ate it. It was really fun.
I get to practice my religion and praise God in a place that's not church. Is the connections you make with God and the new friends that you...
My favorite Young Life memory was going on a wilderness trip, more specifically when one night it was like raining and storming and me and Lauren Wheat were in a one-pole tent and the two-pole tent fell over and Kelly came out and she pleaded for me to help her, but I didn't.
Hanging out with all my friends and getting closer to God, and especially hanging out with Deer Squad. Everybody eats.
My first experience at Young Life was in August of 2016. I did work crew up at Timberwolf for the weekend, and it was family camp, so it was like definitely new to be able to serve people, but it was serving families and children, and it honestly was just such a like new and fun experience, and I loved it so much, and ever since then I've been doing Young Life.
Face down.